That shit right there.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I see it now. Oh yeah, well, there's some murderers, nigga. Ain't nobody going over here.
Ain't nobody trying to see all that peasy. Ain't nobody trying to see all that peasy. What you mean, man? You feel me?
They bring it back.
One of them is domesticated now too.
Oh yeah. Bro,
man, she smashed At least she didn't hit Yamcha. If she'd have hit Yamcha, I'd have been sick. Like, yo, you hit Yamcha? He even got a destructive.
I would set alone.
Wow.
I was like, of course it would be Krillin that's gonna hit the robot.
What?
It would be him.
They bring it back. Yo, CJ, they bring it back to Nami.
That means we need black.
Hold on, bro. Like I can't talk about Toonami, bro.
No, I can't
talk about Toonami. I can't reminisce on my childhood Saturday morning cartoons. I can't reminisce on like shit like that.
Oh no, nigga. This Saturday night cartoons, nigga.
No, I know what I'm saying. I'm saying like this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying, bro. I don't nah. You chill out right now, man.
You should talk about Rocky, nigga.
You be like, nah, he be bringing back like memorable shit from like niggas' childhoods and shit. And it be like shit that's from like your childhood and my childhood. You feel me? Like not even his for real. You feel me? And then he be
nigga,
like,
I was there.
CJ, you remember when you remember when they was doing gargoyles, bro? Like you feel me? Like that wasn't prime time us. You feel me? Like you wasn't little brother. You feel me? When that shit was popped off, you feel me? Like what are you talking about, bro? What you mean, bro?
Why you watching this shit?
Always want to exclude me. Like I'm not gonna know what's going on. Type
yeah. Anyway, like, shut up, Ben. Hey, yo, Graham, remember Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, you feel me? They say that's how Tamatanga was sounding. You feel me? When he was
he was on them 30s. Them 30s.
All right, let me go live on the Instagram too. There we go. Boom. All right, we good.
Maybe I should break that 20. Maybe I should break that 20, do a 10. Maybe I should break that 10, do a 5. Should have did that 5, man. In the biggest live, do a 5 again.
What's that mean? I seen that and I was like, what?
Boy, on that 30, that boy was like, yo, man, you on the muscle relaxers, cut?
Maybe.
What you doing that for?
I don't know. Salute to everybody slide through in the chat. What's up with Eddie, man? How you doing, bro?
I be doing that, yo. I be doing that shit on purpose. Let me see if this ain't gonna say.
I know.
Yo, talking about Power Rangers and shit like that. Ain't gonna say something.
Yeah, don't bring up no Power Rangers, dog. Like, there's only like 3.5 good seasons of Power Rangers. Like that shit that you was watching, nigga, when they was in the cars and shit. Like, that shit, dog.
Yo,
I know dinosaurs, nigga. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Niggas is riding around in fucking in cars and motorcycles or motorcycle rangers, huh? Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm watching Biker Boys. That shit isn't that, nigga.
Yo, I will die on this girl.
niggas wanna be. Oh, now you wanna make a black dude a Red Ranger and say you guys on a fucking spaceship, nigga, fighting aliens, huh?
Yes, but that's what we want to do.
Fuck out of here, man. You know what I mean? Well, he should be the Green Ranger. You already gotta bring the Green Ranger back as another Ranger. That nigga's like he was like an Octoroon Ranger now. He's back. He's like an Opal Ranger. Like, what the fuck are these new
Opal
Rangers?
Is crazy. The Opal Ranger, my boy.
Yeah, they had a gold one, and then once they had a gold one, I was like, all right, nigga, I'm out, nigga. And it was the old Red Ranger. I said, yo, get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Fuck out of here, dog.
You weren't rocking with the Gold Ranger? Oh, yeah, by the way, the Black Red Ranger that they had, he started out as a criminal, so that shit is pretty fucked up in the beginning.
Worked his way up, you know what I'm saying? You telling me people can't rehab themselves? Even in Power Ranger world? You know what I'm saying? Angel Grove ain't progressive like that.
This nigga was a whole thief, man. Nah, Angel
Grove ain't progressive.
Hey, but I never understood the first season. Bro, in Power Rangers, nigga, how come this nigga Goldar was just never getting whooped like that to where like he like died and shit? Like this nigga like lasted like 3 seasons in a movie. I'm like, yo, this
Goldar was trying to be that boy.
That nigga was getting his ass whooped and running. Like, yo, here's our new thing. Ha ha! I just made this shit, and the thing had to go like this.
You feel me?
It's why didn't they just jump in the Megazord from the beginning and just step on the bad guy? I always wondered that. I was like, yo, just step on this nigga.
Rita, how come you don't make nothing for me, nigga? Like, where's my weapons and shit? You know what I mean? There was like Green Ranger get over there, nigga. Like, yo, he better not be a good guy, because if he's a good guy, nigga, we are fucked, nigga. Like, we are fucked. Green Ranger was serving these niggas.
Nah, bro. Goldar's a role player. Goldar not a superstar.
Yeah, Goldar like PJ Tucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, get in the corner, Goldar. You know what I mean? I'm saying, get a couple rebounds.
Goldar's not a superstar. It's crazy.
You know, he is not a superstar. He is not a 5'2" player. All right, he's a good role player. You know, he's like Boban. You know what I'm saying? Like Boban.
B+ player.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's a B+ player. You know what I mean? Like Jordan Love.
He's Fisher.
Jesus Christ.
He's like PJ Tucker. You know what I mean? Like Nas Reed. You know what I mean? Like, he had his good days. You know what I'm saying? We'd be smoking like the Pink Ranger or something until, like, you know what I mean? Like one of the Dude Rangers and shit. Like, beating up the Blue Ranger wasn't shit back then. I know that was easy work, nigga. Like, yo, the Blue Ranger episode, yo, I'm about to beat the shit out this nigga. Like, yo, pick me. We whooping this nigga until these niggas show up. That nigga took a fucking jujitsu class and started whooping everybody ass next season. I'm like, okay, this nigga lit now. Well, I remember Power Rangers, nigga. And they gave the Black Ranger, who was the black dude, the gun, and I didn't like that. So
we still rocking with bruh, the original Red Ranger, cuz even after all the ism that he tried to pull with the money scamming and all that.
I mean, niggas still rocking with Brett Favre, you know what I mean? Like, so
yeah, right. $1 Million Man, he's supposed to be cool still too. You feel me? All of that. You know
$1 Million Man Jr. You know what I'm saying? MMJ, nigga. Like, you still fucking with MMJ, nigga? Then hey, man.
What's up, my boy Low? How you doing, bruh? You feel me? Logo. By the way, you feel me? Make sure y'all tap in. You feel me? Subscribe to the Locker Room Lead. All that. Logo gonna be on the show in like 2 weeks. You feel me?
Yeah,
we'll be right back at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we be talking basketball on that on the X.
Humble, big love, super love. You feel me? Yeah, man, straight like that. What y'all want to do, man? You wanna get started, man? What you wanna? I don't know what happened to Cousin. He said it's a disappearing act. You feel me? Oh, he's back.
Yo, man, the Green Ranger had a fucking fluke that brought out another nigga to help him win. Nigga, like, do you know how?
Pop my ism up. You feel me?
Let me get my ism up. You feel me?
Oh yeah, this the predictions episode. You feel this ain't even gonna do what I wanted to do right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You feel me? But I'm tired of you, bro, stunting on me, bro. I'm gonna give me one, bro. Watch what happened, bro. I'm gonna give
blood.
You one.
Hey man, I know a nigga blood, man. Hey man, we'll talk. I'm saying off the record. You know what I'm saying?
You know what nigga?
Yeah, we go. I'm gonna holler at him. Yo, man, bring
nigga is crazy.
I know nigga that be making belts at the crib, nigga.
All right, man. You guys want to do a show? You guys want to record a podcast?
Yeah,
I guess.
No, nigga, you just
haven't hit the like button. You feel me? Go ahead and do that. You feel me? If you're gonna stick around, you feel me? We could talk a little bit more about that. You feel me? I might throw a little reminder out there. You feel me? Just because it's helpful. You feel me? If not, you feel me? It's all love. No pressure. You feel me? But yeah, let's get started.
I probably send your bitch to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, it's the list.
What's up? Brand new episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. I am, oh my God, Graham, here with the Waco Kid, Big Match Jizzle, Young CJ, you feel me? Benny the Butcher in the building, man. How y'all doing? Y'all good? What's going on with the guys?
I'm champ. Defending my crown, my untaken crown.
Yes.
I think there's a better way to say that, but you know, whatever the champ wants to say.
Hey man, if you was the champ, you know what I'm saying, you can say it the way you want to say it. But I just said it like this because I am. So, you know.
I got you.
If you didn't come in third place all the time, you know what I mean? Maybe you can talk to it, you know what I mean? All right, J. Cole, so calm down.
That's funny.
What is the difference between second and third place in predictions? Like, yo, what is there a difference?
I get to laugh at the nigga below me, like, damn, blood. That's crazy. Yeah, man.
You ain't get shit right.
You picked him. God.
All right, so bragging rights. I'm doing all right. I'm doing cool. It could be better, but we gonna keep pushing through.
It could be worse.
It could be worse. Yeah, it's a half empty, half full glass, whatever the fuck they be saying to make themselves feel better. But yeah, it's that. It's that.
Half empty, half full. I'm drinking the water. All right.
It could be worse, man. Jizzle, you could always be drunker. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, we only 10 minutes in, dog. You know what I mean?
What's going on? What's new with you guys? You feel me? What's up? You feel me? What is that? Ben, do you mind me asking? Is that a space heater? Is that a fan you got going on in
right
there?
Here?
Yeah.
Right here?
Oh, that's your microphone?
That's my mic. That's my microphone.
I forgot.
A space heater is crazy, man.
Yeah. Like, but you give me space heaters in jail, my nigga? Like, damn, bud, you got a space heater in there?
Yeah. I'm just in jail is crazy. With a space heater.
Temporary setup, my nigga. This is a temporary setup.
This is a temporary setup. Oh, okay.
It's temporary.
You know how y'all know how Harry Potter, you feel me, had to, you feel me, live in the broom closet, you know what I'm saying? Ben has just been enjoying life in his broom closet lately, you feel me? Don't mind it.
Yeah, Gryffindor face ass nigga.
CPS never once pulled up on this nigga. They never once was like, hey, I got this nigga living under the stairs. That's crazy. They had company over. It was like, yo, man, hey. It's like, hey, little bro in the closet. Y'all want what y'all want? What y'all want? Y'all want some eggs? Y'all want bacon? What y'all want? What you niggas want? I get it. Like they open up that shit. Hey, get your ass out here. Make the bacon, nigga. Make the eggs.
Hey, yo,
nigga.
bro. Yo, it's good. It's good. He know magic and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody like it's good. Like he know magic. It's great. He cool. You know what I'm saying? He can do whatever he want out there. You know what I mean? He just needs his own little space and shit. I just can't have him around you niggas because y'all be like, oh my god, they got a fucking witch in here. Then y'all be trying to run at my house and shit. So that's why we keep him over there. But we feed him and shit. He's actually our favorite one.
You have like a. Never mind.
What's your favorite one out of the 19?
Never mind. You guys want to talk about wrestling? All right, cool. Let's do a small package of news.
We talk about a little. Yeah.
Why not? I only want to talk about wrestling like a little bit.
Okay.
Just like a little bit today. Yeah.
We got 2 whole predictions to do, my nigga.
Like paint by the numbers, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Like we all know what's going on, right? Like this episode can be like 17 minutes for real. You feel me? Like if we really wanted to, then we can't do that. Okay, 37 minutes. Y'all got us for 37 minutes.
There you go.
And then for the rest of the time, whatever the fuck we're gonna talk about, we're just gonna go.
We're going right back to Power Rangers, baby.
Yeah. 37 minutes is cool. That's like 37 minutes cool. That's like 3 episodes robot taking. That's cool.
Right. You feel me? Like 37 minutes, you feel me? Talk about wrestling for about 37 minutes. Like it could be worse.
If you can watch Speed, you can listen to 37 minutes of wrestling, all right? Especially talk like come on, dog. You're welcome.
All right, man. So let's get started, man. Small package news. If you haven't heard, if you haven't seen, there's a new interview with Liv Morgan and Funny Marco on Open Thoughts. I think like this promotion thing that they were doing, this interview dropped like right around WrestleMania or maybe like a little bit before. And it was like, okay, so what happened with the interview? But if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's okay. I'll say that. It's okay. I watched a good portion of it and I was like, this kind of sucks. But
they tried, dog.
Salute to Liv, salute to Funny Marco. You feel me? It was dope. I don't really have much for small package news, to be honest with you, but I'll throw a little spoiler out there if you haven't like been privy to like the dirt sheets. Psst. AJ Francis is scheduled to win the Digital Media Championship in TNA. That
alert.
is on here shortly if you tune into Impact. So check that out. You know what I'm saying? The Laredo Kid and AJ Francis on TNA Impact. Salute to the guy. You feel me? First official major wrestling championship promotion. You feel me? Title. So there you go.
Yeah, shout out the gang. You gonna come over here and flex that shit on here? It's like, ha ha! See that?
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, man. I just want them to know we always believed in you. They said you weren't gonna be shit, but we believed in you.
Us.
He's got Alex Kane at Battle Riot at MLW. They're doing like a ritual combat match or something like that. I gotta ask about the rules, the stipulation on that. Like, explain that to me. Like,
you gotta bring guns, nigga.
Okay,
you need guns
cool.
and like bats.
Cool.
And voodoo.
Do you think the sports commission and the athletic commission in Minnesota used guns and voodoo to convince the WWE?
That's Brock Lesnar land, nigga.
You're gonna step all over my joke. You feel me? Anyway, SummerSlam is 2 nights now.
Oh,
Minneapolis gets SummerSlam August 1st and 2nd, 2026. They're announcing this 2 years in advance. First of all, what do you guys think about them announcing this 2 years in advance and then SummerSlam moving from a 1 night event to 2 nights event, similar to WrestleMania is now?
Oh, let me go first, nigga.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. This is the biggest I'm sorry. Like, listen. All right, listen. You niggas ain't getting WrestleMania, but guess what we gonna do? Guess what we got for you? You know what I mean? It's kind of like we got 2 kids and it's somebody's birthday, but like, I got you a toy though. I still got you something. Next year, you get 2 nights of SummerSlam now. This is the
not
first
next
time
year. The year after that.
You know what I'm saying? I need a year. You know what I'm saying? I just need a year. You know what I'm saying? I just got into this job right here. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk to some niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because we probably will do Vegas for SummerSlam next year. But listen, I'm sorry. And we got you. That had to be the reason why Vegas is gonna get WrestleMania coming up instead of Minneapolis, because Minnesota was what was it. Like, we heard that shit when we was there. And then so when that shit was just like, nah, it's Vegas now. I said, I know these niggas promised them something, nigga. Get you a useful ride so I can take niggas on a horse ride.
Ben, what do you think?
Oh yes. As far as like the 2 nights go, I think this was the pathway we were going all along. I think it fits the whole like the big like 4 pay-per-view thing. Like this is the biggest show of the summer. WrestleMania is obviously the flagship big 4 pay-per-view. My only thing is I don't want them to continue this to like Survivor Series and Money in the Bank and the Royal Rumble. Just like let it stay here, let it chill right here. Y'all don't need to expand on anything else. And if this doesn't end up working, I need them to be like, okay, this failed. We're gonna revert back to 1 night, because as we know, these niggas don't want to admit defeat on any front. Like, if the show ends up like, if they end up like not being able to sell out both nights and the numbers are bad, I want them to be able to admit like, okay, that wasn't what we were looking for. We'll take it back to 1 night.
Yeah, I think they run the risk of just overloading the audience if they continue on this back. Because like, why not do it for the Royal Rumble? You could do the men's Rumble and the women's Rumble on different nights.
Oh, you're a fucking genius, because they're not geniuses like you. That's why. I understand them having SummerSlam in Minnesota because it'll be fucking not as cold as fuck in August.
Yeah. So, I think that definitely had something to do with that as well. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that. Yeah. Using those colder cities that are typically around WrestleMania season and kind of moving those over to SummerSlam where it's not as cold. I mean, we was cool. I thought we was all right. I wouldn't really.
We just got the good night. But we heard nightmare stories about night 1 when it was like
we also did have the benefit of being pretty close to the stage, so all of like the pyro and the fireworks and all that. It was kind of. you know, there was some warmth coming off of, you know what I'm saying, this shit that was running over there. So we was all right.
Yeah, and that was faded. So, you know, that helps.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think it's interesting. I think they are trying to do this and make these events like destination events, like festival like type events, where it's not just one day, it's that whole weekend, and you just immerse yourself in the WWE world, to do pun intended. And you know, that's the whole vibe. But I definitely think if they move forward with doing that with the Rumble, with Survivor Series, I don't even think Survivor Series holds that prestige.
Yeah, you can't even do it like that, especially if you want to combine them and shit. Like, nah, just have like that's a one night thing. So, like SummerSlam could do some, like, but like Royal Rumble, like you said, nigga, like 2 nights of Royal Rumble, so every Rumble gets their own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that shit would be
on that a little bit.
I mean. Yeah, and then I mean, what about this idea that like Saudi Arabia is possibly like they're talking about expanding that partnership already now, and the possibility of them getting a WrestleMania.
The fireworks, nigga. Like I don't even want to imagine, like, but they're gonna have fucking lions and jaguars fucking coming out with Cody Rhodes and shit on a chariot, nigga, with golden arrows, nigga. Like I don't even want to think about.
You know what?
Tigers got golden arrows or what?
Everybody do, nigga. Like, Jaguar got golden arrows, cuz. Like, I think I need to see that now. Like, I kind of want to see it as long as they're fucking moving on to being like, you know, like a, you know what I'm saying? Like, the progression that you say that you're doing.
Speaking of Cody, Cody has been added to the cast of the Naked Gun reboot. Along with Busta Rhymes. There's somebody else, I can't remember her name, but I think he's like, as far as what I read, he's at this point rumored only to have like a cameo appearance, but that's interesting to see that they're, you know.
Here's who he is. Listen, hey, look, Cody and Busta, I'm sold.
Yeah, that'd be funny if they're in the same scene. I would just laugh. I would be sold just off of that. That would be pretty funny. Why not? You know what, Cody? Let's take it there. Let's talk about Cody fucking Rhodes. Let's talk about Cody Rhodes. You guys want to talk about Cody Rhodes? Yeah. Let's Let's talk about Cody Rhodes. I don't know. I thought the gunshot at the end of that was a nice touch. I don't know.
Yeah, I figured that.
All right. So this idea that Cody Rhodes may have gone off script when he announced that The Rock was going to be the one to take over for him at WrestleMania and have this match with Roman Reigns. Brian Gewirtz was on the Masked Man show on the Ringer. Shout out to Cash, shout out to David Shoemaker. But he was talking about the original plan of what was supposed to happen, and he mentioned that Cody was supposed to go out there, introduce The Rock, and then like give this impassioned promo, and it was supposed to be like triumphant, like, yeah, go get him, Rock. What? Da. He's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, Roman, you're gonna get your ass kicked. And instead, he just kind of looked like a deer in headlights. He just looked like you said, somebody shot his dog in the face in the parking lot. And so, like, this whole idea of, you know, like what this match was actually supposed to look like, what the build of this match was supposed to look like, if it was going to be The Rock and Roman, was thwarted because this whole thing, and of course the We Want Cody trend and all of that. And I don't know. I really don't know. He said he didn't blame Cody because it's like Cody went out there and did his job or whatever, but it just seemed like
I didn't.
Yeah, but it just he said it didn't feel like he meant what he was saying. The crowd kind of felt like he didn't mean what he was saying. He was just kind of
because we're not idiots, nigga.
Do the thing, right? You know what I'm saying? So this whole thing right here was like, it was awkward. Remember that? It was awkward. Right. So I went back and I watched it again, and I'm like, it does seem a little awkward, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like for me, I'm like, bro, Cody had worked for this. This was supposed to be the story. This was supposed to be the thing, the rematch. Like they was building towards this the whole time, like sprinkling in the whole bloodline shit and Cody like weaving it together. You feel me? Subtly throughout the year or whatever. And The Rock comes in, you know what I'm saying? And we try to change course. I don't know if that's maybe why we haven't gotten the documentary or whatever yet, but
nigga, that shit was all Rock centric, nigga. Like, how do you not know that was gonna happen, my nigga? Like, how do you not like this shit literally happened 10 years ago, nigga? Like,
with 30. Oh, and also, by the way, Cody did an interview with Busted Open, and he was saying that the what was it? Oh, he said the first time that he heard about the possibility of them doing The Rock and Roman at WrestleMania was the night of the Royal Rumble.
But do you think about what that does to everything that stands for, like, your entire foundation of this fucking WrestleMania that we're supposed to be having, just because you niggas decided to fucking merge with Dana White's bum ass and slap fight?
I'm seeing people coming up with their little conspiracy theories and looking back at the clip of Cody pointing to Roman, like, was this supposed to happen? Did he go into business for himself? Roman looked kind of confused. There's that guy on fucking X that has the fucking thread about Triple H and Cody conspiring against The Rock and Roman to make sure that this is the plan. And I'm like, man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
But I'm literally a board member.
But Cody being a politician and Triple H kind of wanting to put his stamp on this particular era of the WWE, I could see where there's, the idea of two different ideas like clashing, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's that fucking deep to whereas planning and plotting against niggas.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's as deep rooted as what people are saying. Like, yeah, they was conspiring. I think Triple H might have told him like, "Hey, why don't you point at Roman? Why don't you do that?" It might have been like little things like that. He'd been like, "Hey, you know what you should do? They want you to give this whole speech. You look a little somber when you go out there. Yeah." Like shit like that. I don't think it was full on like, let's defy everything that The Rock is saying. Let's not do anything to these things.
My bad. I'm looking back at the segment and I'm like trying to check like Cody's body language and shit like that, like or whatever. But like he looks completely fine when he comes out there doing the signing autographs and belts and shit with the fans and smiling ear to ear. Like he don't look like, oh man, I gotta go do this bullshit. You feel me? Like he looks like I'm cool, I'm chilling, I'm into it. And then when he says, all right, The Rock's gonna do this, and he look at him with them puppy dog eyes, like I don't know what that was about. But I don't know if he was just like, man, you hear this shit, bro?
He knew what he was going to do.
You see what they're going crazy?
They're going crazy. They're going crazy for me, cousin. You feel me? But then The Rock, like, nigga, do you hear how they going crazy for me right now? You feel me? They ain't even know I was here.
No, they're not, nigga.
They tripped for The Rock. They tripped for him live. Yeah, they tripped for him live.
What was they at? I feel like
until when? Until what happened?
Until the online chatter got to be too much, and then they did that shit on Raw or whatever, and it was like, maybe we should do something else.
Because there was a lot of people.
Like, as soon as they heard that shit, they was like, "Oh, what does the Royal Rumble mean?"
That was the thing that picked up because immediately Cody comes out.
We lost him. All right.
Graham, this is WrestleMania 9 all over again. Like everything revolves back to WrestleMania 9. You trying to fucking Bret Hart, my nigga Cody? You know what I'm saying? Like to him,
that's what it was.
Real nigga. That's what they were trying to do.
That's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be, it was supposed to be the Bret Hart and Hogan scenario. Go get him. You could beat Yokozuna. I couldn't do it. You go do it. These niggas is hoes. They be cheating all the time. All that shit.
It's like, look at my neck tat. Like, yeah, like, what are we doing? Like, you wanted to Bret Hart that man for what? Like, what is that going to do? Like, how do you not learn from your mistakes?
It could be worse. Man. Roman
it definitely could be worse. But look, they already complained that they miss him already. It could be better. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't really tripping.
But I really hope Cody just goes absolutely insane. Just like, yo, he was right. He was always right. He was right. The champ, like, they were always right. You let Terry bone? No, I mean,
right.
My bad.
You let that nigga Terry bone?
You let that nigga Terry bone?
Man, that is hilarious. Well, speaking of Cody, the king and the queen of the ring is this upcoming weekend. You have the finals. The semifinals, of course, will be. Why would you interrupt me again as I'm introducing the next topic?
I just wanted to give a little bit of love because 25 years ago we lost Owen Hart, the best king in the ring that we ever had. And R.I.P.
Okay, you find us a new segue now.
Yeah, king in the ring, nigga. I say he's the greatest king in the ring ever. And we in the semis. You know what I mean?
I hate him.
That's all I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I love Owen Hart. The greatest king in the ring ever. And we're talking about king in the ring issues.
God.
King of the jails is back. So yeah.
Hey Ben.
Yo.
Turn off the space heater. Maybe that'll help with the connection issues.
It's not the same as the fucking.
You cooking a grilled cheese on that shit? Like, what we doing? Like, we cooking grilled cheese on it? Like, that's what we need it for? You know what I mean?
Grilled cheese on it.
Yeah, boneless, skinless chicken breast ass nigga.
Oh fuck.
You like a boneless, skinless chicken breast, putting lemon pepper on it and shit. You know what I mean? Put that shit in the former. You know what I'm saying? We'll come back in 11 minutes. It'll be fine.
So Ben, you want to know what you missed? Or you want me to catch you up to speed here? I'll catch you up to speed. This is what happened here.
Go ahead.
I was segueing us into the next topic as the King of the Ring is this upcoming weekend. You know, we was talking about Cody and all of that, and Cody's got a title defense this upcoming weekend, the King and Queen of the Ring, right? So I was segueing us into that event, and Jizzle stepped on my segue again, because he wanted to say rest in peace to Owen Hart, which is completely fine, completely fair, and well within his right. But like, damn, bro, like,
all right,
step on the segue again,
part two,
bro. You
so Ben,
step on the segue again. Like, I'm trying to segue us back into that topic, and you want to take us elsewhere.
But I had a segue already ready, and then like Ben came back and ruined it.
Oh well, go ahead. This is you.
Man, I want to hear it.
Bring us into the event. Let's go.
We went back to part two. He told me to segue into it, so I did it. I made everything correlate and connect, and then we were just about to go into the subject that he was about to talk about. And then you came back, so like, hey, Ben, let me tell you what Jizzle did. And let me tell you what I told Jizzle to do something. And then he did it, right? He was like, yo, make it correlate. Make it transition. I was like, well, Owen Hart is the greatest King of the Ring that we ever had. And we're talking about King of the Ring. Like, I didn't know we were going to talk about the matches. The Cody part. But, you know, I thought we were just talking about King of the Ring. But, you know, that was the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, for real.
King and Queen of the Ring. Don't forget about the ladies. Ow.
Ski hey, boy.
Okay, man. They got King and Queen of the Ring this upcoming weekend. Of course, you got Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE Championship. You got Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship. You got Sami Zayn defending the Intercontinental Championship against Bronson Reed and Chad Gable. You've got the finals of the King and the Queen of the Ring tournaments at present moment. At time of recording today, we haven't reached the semifinals for SmackDown as of yet. I'm willing to go out on a limb and say that we're going to see Randy Orton versus Gunther at King and Queen of the Ring, and Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Jade was my original pick, but fuck it, I'm all on board with Nia. She's sexy, she's beautiful, she's amazing, and she's doing great since she's been back. So I think that would be a dope way to push her forward, since I don't believe they have plans for her to be the women's champion at this moment.
I don't think she winning Queen of the Ring. I think it's the Bird Lady agenda. It's the Bird Lady agenda.
That's the first thing that I thought about when this nigga when Lyra was winning shit. I was like, I know this nigga Graham's sick right now. We were sitting. I remember that shit. He was saying like, I will see it. I don't see it either, nigga. But I guess
she ruined NXT for me.
I said, I can't believe this shit. Like, word.
I said, my heart.
Oh, damn. Be still my beating heart.
I said, come on, EO, why you let her do that to you? Damn. EO. So does that mean I can't watch Raw now? Like, I wasn't watching NXT when she was. Just don't give her the belt. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking at that as Nia with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hating. You feel me? For no reason at all.
You deserve to do it. Why not?
It could be worse. I could say something like disparaging about her. I haven't said anything disparaging about her. Like,
no, and that's why we're the best podcast ever, because we never be disparaging. We always keep it surface level, wrestling wise, and like how we feel. But we always keep the respect as a human being to the people. That's why you need to tune in every single fucking week and every single day that we do anything. But Larry, I hope you lose.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Yeah, we're terrible. We're terrible human beings, and and you know whose fault it is? It's Gavin Newsom's fault. Thanks a lot.
That's funny. What else are we looking forward to at King and Queen of the Ring? I think those are pretty much all of the matches. Maybe they'll have Shayna and Zoe against Jade and Bianca for the women's title, since they won that number one contendership, and they're on the promotional poster for the event, but they don't have matches.
Shayna got bigger fishes to fry.
Lola.
She the one that got kicked in the head, even though she choked Shorty out.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a battleground, I'm assuming, right? UFC, Apex, it's gonna be in Vegas. Lola versus Shayna, something like that.
Sexy Red got to be a part of that. We gotta somehow. How you get kicked in the head and then she shakes her ass and then you choke her out? Like, that's what you're supposed to do, though. So I hope Shayna wins, no matter when they fight.
You know what my favorite thing about Jizzle is?
What?
He loves to just flat out bring up topics that we can talk about later.
It's Easter egg, dog. We call that foreshadowing in the English language.
Yeah, foreshadowing doesn't include directly just calling out what is happening.
Oh, what is happening that's already happened. You're right. Excuse me, y'all. I didn't mean to, tell you about the stuff that you're already seeing that you're waiting for us to talk about. You know what I mean? But, this is a little Easter egg here so we can have, here and there and here. But, we're definitely on the schedule, even though we spent the first 10 minutes talking about Power Rangers. But, yeah.
We're only supposed to talk about wrestling for 37 minutes.
Are we still within
we still got 9 minutes to go. We still got 9 minutes to go, baby. You know what I'm saying?
We got predictions to do for AEW.
Oh yeah. Them niggas is
That's
there.
Right.
That's going to take at least
11 and
2 episodes.
We're going to be up for forever, dog. Hey, at least you niggas is off on Mondays. Shout out to y'all.
Who's off on Monday? It's Monday's Memorial
Day, right?
Congratulations to y'all. I don't have that luxury.
But I'm always off on Mondays. So, that's not a luxury to me. I would rather be at work getting time and a half, but I can't because I'm always off on Mondays.
Well, there you go. You should go.
By the way.
Yeah, go.
King Queen of the Ring, they both get a title match now at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that is the announcement that Triple H made just today. Yeah. What do you guys think about that?
Bro, We're bringing it back to some real shit. Remember when they used to do that a while ago? When Brock got a title match and they were doing that and they were trying to make it mean something. I'm like a lot of people before when they were like, yo, it's just an honor to win King of the Ring. It's just an honor to have your name up there next to Harley Race. And I'm like, the fuck out. Like, bro, okay. They're like, it's just an honor just to be mentioned in the same breath as some of these greats. And I'm like, okay, but why can't they get a title match? They're like, well, the Royal Rumble comes with a title match. You don't want to make these matches redundant. I'm like, what am I going through this for? So you give me some bum ass cape, a bum ass gimmick for like 2.5 months where I gotta wear the crown and the cape out here. I don't want none of that. I want a title match.
He did add the caveat that they would get the title shot for the champion on their respective brand. So unlike the Royal Rumble where they can pick, whatever champion they want, they have to stay within the parameters.
Stay your ass at home.
On their roster. Yeah,
I didn't know that part. Thank you.
We know that. Yeah, we got world champions at the crib. You feel me?
Nigga, listen, where you at, nigga, I'm saying? You say we live down the street from Burger King or you live down the street from McDonald's. But
Jizzle, you said it. You said it.
Drop that track.
It's the time.
Chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses.
No, you said it, so
I'm gonna say that every single episode now, just so you can play that.
Okay.
Oh, please do. Triple H hit him with the Eddie Murphy. Like I can get you a championship better than the world.
Ain't no bell pepper in the world championship. Ain't no WWE logo right in the smack dab in the middle of the big gold belt.
Yeah, because Gunther definitely getting that shit. It's his time.
Yeah, damn, that kind of steps on. I don't know. I thought maybe.
Oh, Ben, look at us stepping on
again.
No. I'm saying that idea that Triple H added as far as the King and Queen of the Ring tournament winners getting the title shot. I'm thinking we're headed towards Drew McIntyre being the first, or in this, I guess, lineage of world heavyweight champions, 2-time champion. I'm thinking that maybe he's going to get that title back at like Clash of the. What is it? Clash of the Castle.
Clash of the Castle.
Yeah, but maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But I can't necessarily see Damian Priest holding that title until SummerSlam. I don't know. I don't see it.
Especially so in the season to a Judgment Day implosion so early into his world championship reign. Like that shit just fucking sucks, man. Like when you can see it coming, you just like, yo, why are you doing this now when I'm the champion? Why couldn't we have blown up before I fucking cashed in? Like if they'd have blown up before and then like he cashed in, like he could start his own shit, then that shit would have been better than him like being in this fucking group where the fucking leader is fucking hurt and she's the fucking champ after having one of the best WrestleMania matches like on the card both nights, and like she's hurt.
The whole Judgment Day shit is falling apart.
It's falling apart, nigga. And then like you want to make me champion now? Like that shit fucking sucks, man. So
can I be real with y'all for a second?
Yeah.
After he won the title, I didn't give a fuck because I got to put that stat out there that he was the first Puerto Rican world champion, and that was all I wanted. I just wanted to say that because I didn't want niggas like, yo, man, you told us this was gonna happen, it didn't happen. I wanted my prediction to be correct. So after that, I'm like, he can lose the title tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. Like,
but I was trying to get my chicken and fries bucket, nigga. Like, we were trying to get our chicken and fries bucket. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what's going on? Okay, I still got my place in line. Good looking out, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, I'm thinking it's Gunther, and I saw people like they were kind of gloating about Jey Uso losing. They were like, finally, he's out of here. We don't have to worry about him stinking up the tournament anymore. I'm like, y'all really thought he was gonna go to the end and he was gonna become King of the Ring. I'm like, I never thought that. He's like 2019 Tennessee Titans after they beat the Ravens. It's like, you do some cool shit.
But
you did some cool shit, but you're gonna have to run into a team that's gonna beat your ass. I mean, it's cool you got Derrick Henry, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is your Derrick Henry right here. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get 2,000 yards out of this. So I mean, that shit ends eventually. We put 5 in the box.
It's like, yo, y'all are it's like it was a nice little journey. that you had here. It's like y'all the Jaguars every single year. It's like, oh, you guys beat the Chargers. Congratulations.
What? I did that.
Now you get to face a real team.
Right. Oh, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Now you lose 63-7. I got to choke them out in front of everybody. Yeeting and everything.
Somebody who was upset that he wasn't a part of the King of the Ring tournament is Bron Breakker.
This fucking axe murderer. Look at the face of like, yep, I did it. Yep, and I'll do it again too.
Ben, what's happening here? What is this whole Bron Breakker? I'm beating everybody ass thing. What is this about?
So Bron Breakker is kind of making veiled threats to Adam Pearce for the past 2 weeks since he's been on the main roster because they finalized the drafts 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
a month
ago, right after Backlash.
Yeah, so a few weeks ago, so they finalized everything, and he was like, "I should have been in the tournament." And I really think this was sparked on some online shit because people were saying, "Why wasn't Bron Breakker in the tournament?" I'm like, he wasn't officially on the roster when these brackets were put together, so there's nothing that he could have done. You weren't on my fucking roster for me to put you on here. So he was like, "Yo, I should have been on there. I should have been on there. This bum ass nigga on there. Why I'm not on there?" So he was like, "I'm gonna fuck everybody up." So fast forward this match, he's been doing jobber matches as of late, and he just beat the living shit out of dude. And then after the match, he just keeps beating the shit out of this dude. And I thought he was gonna do what he did with Von Wagner. Instead, he does it with a chair and just like damn near decapitates this dude. And he goes on a rampage for the rest of the night. I think he ended up getting like Ricochet. And I think one other person, but I'm really liking this because there's a lot of times when you do this sort of like storyline where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go and attack everybody till I get what I want. Sometimes they do it right, and you're like, oh, this is great. Sometimes it's like, I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care that Ryback is turning heel and he wants to beat up everybody backstage. I don't really give a fuck. But this time, I'm like, it really was molded together in a way that I really liked it because a lot of times we overcomplicate wrestling. I feel like we live in a time where wrestling is just like very much complicated. Like everything's a callback to a callback to a callback to a reference to a reference to a callback. It's like, when they were in Japan, they did that same set of moves and it was right before. And I'm like, that's cool. And that has its place. But for me, sometimes you just want to see somebody just kicking ass. Like that's right. Just me. Like sometimes you just want to like turn your brain off and you're like, he's just beating the shit out of that man. Y'all not gonna stop him. Like I loved it.
Kind of like Wardlow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Damn, man. I wasn't even gonna take it there, but I just thought of that, like as you were like mentioning, like him just like the way they're kind of piecing up, like his build is kind of like they're kind of slow walking the dog with this Bron Breakker thing over on Raw, having him face like the jobbers and the lower level guys or whatever. What do you think about that in comparison to what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes on SmackDown, as far as like him just going straight for it, like boom, I'm fighting Cody, I'm in the King of the Ring tournament. You know what I'm saying? And I beat Corbin. Okay, cool. That's like easy. But like, then I have this, this match with this Randy last Friday. And, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones where I'm like really just proving myself against the main eventers, you know what I'm saying? Against the top guys and the top brass on the show. There's that. And then there's the slow walk of Bron Breakker. And these are guys that were both like prominent, like mainstays of NXT. Yeah, so their call-ups are things that we were looking forward to. So I'm wondering just like, what do you guys think about the comparison of that? Yeah. I think the difference is like back then, like you did stuff like that. Like they like everything that they're doing right now, they've always been doing in wrestling since we first started watching wrestling.
Yeah, I'm not asking like, but no, hold on. I'm not asking the difference of like what they used to do, or I'm asking the difference in comparison of how they're building Bron Breakker versus how they're building Carmelo Hayes on SmackDown. What do you think about?
You throw the ones that you think that can handle the big match moment in that moment, and you put the ones that you see with the ones that you see with the okay, he's big, he's strong. You know what I'm saying, let's make him big and strong. Like ain't nothing that they did with Braun Strowman or anybody else that's big, but Melo. I'm saying let's see what he can do with the other ones. You know what I'm saying.
So are you saying that you don't think that Bron Breakker can live up to like the moment of facing main event stars right now?
And that they don't think that he can live up to that moment right now.
You don't think they've seen that though? They don't. Like he's already faced like.
You never seen that before? What did they do with Brock Lesnar when he first got there? The same shit, right? Yeah, like he was beating up niggas with one leg, nigga. Like they ain't no different than hitting a nigga with his head in the fucking in the steps and shit. You know what I mean? Like, but when you throw like when you got when you think you have a fucking like a fire tool play, like the same thing you say with Lyra Valkyria. She's in the fucking semifinals in the Queen of the Ring. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Because like they think they see something. So like, but when you have, you know, I don't want to say that. But what I was saying is like they always do like just like with fucking Bumberg, you know what I'm saying, with Greenberg, you know what I mean? Like they had him beat 192 niggas until they gave him the belt. You know what I mean? It's like he's just a way better version of Goldberg with all your shit put up to 99, and he's way better at everything else and at life because he's not a piece of shit. But like you put your people in that position because you think that you can handle it. And I'm saying, if you want to get there, let's go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put the black dude in that position, you know what I'm saying? Because if he fails, you can be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't ready for it. If that's what you want me to say. That what you want me to say? I'm ready to say it, dog. Listen, man. Man. Right now, nigga, hold on. Nigga.
Please don't do that.
I go with a more conservative answer on the Carmelo Hayes, and I think they just saw that. I don't know. He can sell you a match like on the mic better than Bron Breakker. Like Bron Breakker, he's like passable when it comes to promos and stuff like that. He's like he can hold his own. But Carmelo Hayes, he just glides off of that shit. So I feel like they are like, yo, you can sell this match with Randy Orton to the crowd better. I feel like Bron Breakker is good in the ring, but Carmelo Hayes has those little nuances, a little thing he does and like to get the crowd kind of like, look at this man. Like what is he doing? Like the whole thing, like him smacking niggas in the back of the head and everything like that.
Shit.
That's fine.
You think also
it's little things that he does. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm wondering if maybe like the fact that he's smaller, maybe like his size, they want to kind of throw him in there with some of the main event guys. So it's like you see that he can hang with them or whatever, you feel me? Like as far as like the Bron Breakker or whatever, like he's already gonna look like he's on the same level if you put him next to like Damian Priest or Drew McIntyre as far as like the airport test or whatever, the shit that they say or whatever, right? So it's like if we want Carmelo to seem like a big deal, because we already feel like he's a big deal, like Jizzle said, you feel me? They think they see something. So in order to convince the audience, it's like, okay, first thing we need to do is eliminate all doubts that, you know what I'm saying, the audience may have. You feel me? You know he could talk and you know he could wrestle because boom, he just went back to back to back. You feel me? With Cody, with a Boosie match with Baron Corbin, who's, you know what I'm saying, like just I do matches and I put people over, you feel me, type shit. And then boom, you feel me, take this L to Randy Orton in the semis, you feel me? Excuse me, in the quarterfinals, I'm knocking shit over, my bad. But I take this L to Randy, you feel me? But I look good in defeat. You know what I'm saying? So all the meanwhile, I'm picking fights with niggas backstage. You feel me? I'm walking smooth up to, you know what I'm saying, LA Knight. I'm walking smooth up to, you know what I'm saying, Bobby Lashley and saying, bro, I ain't tripping off you, bro. First round.
Y'all niggas is regular niggas to me. Like I'm number one over here. Like I'm Bron over here. Listen. There's a Bron over there, and there's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the number one overall pick for this team. Like you build them the exact same way. Like you've seen that shit. Like he's like Bron Breakker is the best. Like he's the best case scenario of everything that you try to do with all the big men that you have do the exact same stuff. The squash matches, the two. Like he's gonna be fighting two niggas at the same time now, especially if you hit niggas in the head with chairs and shit with their heads in the fucking stairs. Like of course, you know what I mean. Like he's the best case scenario. It's the same template. It just like you just have more VC points to you know what I'm saying, to give him like tattoos and a good haircut and shit.
I like that.
I do like that as well. I think that's a good way to close that out. Wow. That was a good one, Joseph. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh man, I had to make up, you know what I'm saying, for ruining the other 3 that I did. Oh, my bad. The Minnesota one really made my heart hurt. So I had to leave out and come back like, damn, I really did that. All right, I'm back.
Hey, it could be worse.
It could be worse.
Yep.
You feel me? It could be worse. Sexy Red's on NXT this upcoming Tuesday. I'm excited for her. I'm excited for that. She's a really big wrestling fan, as you all have seen over the course of pretty much the whole career at this point, except for, you feel me, when she was doing the what was it, 1,000 miles freestyle?
Oh, 1,000 jugs.
Yeah, 1,000 jugs. You feel me? You know, she was tripping on that, but you know what I'm saying, with Pound Town and all of that, you feel me? Like everything from there on has told you that she's a wrestling fan, and the fact that she gets to be on NXT, I think, is an interesting choice because, one, I don't think that the mainstream WWE audience would respond well to her or really know who she is, but NXT, a niche crowd, niche audience, you can kind of tame that a little bit, and she'll be comfortable in that environment, and I think it'll be something dope. So Sexy Red on NXT next Tuesday. Any thoughts, any you know what I'm saying, idea of what you guys think this will lead to or whatever?
I like the like what you said about them, like, it's like a niche crowd, and like, and it's kind of like dipping your toe in the water to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, like could we throw her on the Raw? You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to make the Ball family mistake again. So let's put her on NXT, you know what I'm saying, right after SVU. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she don't say nothing crazy. Like, Sexy Red, like, and she's already proven that she's a fan. And she's going to NXT, who's ran by, if that Sexy Boy, Sexy Red song doesn't come out on Tuesday.
Yeah, we need that.
I need it.
Yo.
So I'm with it.
I think this, like what CJ said, like, I'm gonna expound on that. You brought up something that I was thinking about, like you talking about like dipping your toe in, like kind of seeing where this leads. I think, maybe they're interested in getting more like reconnecting fully with hip hop, because we saw them have Lil Wayne on. They had Travis Scott. They had Uzi a couple of years ago. I think they're trying to reestablish their connection with hip hop, because you got to look at it. That whole like mainstream connection that they used to have, we saw that fall off for years. And what were we getting? We were just getting Kid Rock after like Kid Rock performance.
Yeah. And
they completely abandoned the fact that during the Attitude Era, they were like heavy, like with hip hop. So I think now maybe they get Meg on maybe an episode of Raw. Maybe they get it at a pay-per-view. Maybe some WrestleMania, SummerSlam, something like that. I don't know if the relationship between them and Cardi is severed, because I don't know. We got rid of the problem starter. We got rid of
We got rid of Lacey.
Yeah, we didn't do that. She gone.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I think it's even bigger than that. I think it's more than just hip hop. I think they're trying to reestablish their connection with like mainstream, like media, mainstream, like celebrity, just overall. Just with the partnership and the joint venture of WWE and UFC with TKO, and they had Michael Chandler on Raw to challenge Conor. You know what I'm saying? That's June 29th. Yeah. So like I think they're doing shit like that, and like as far as like the Lil Wayne at WrestleMania or whatever, they also had Coco Jones at WrestleMania. She's an R&B singer, you know what I'm saying? Also on Bel Air. Hold on, let me make this point. Also they got Hardy, the country music star, the Jelly Roll, like people like that have been in mainstream music and positions that they've been winning. You feel me? So I'm saying that these are the people that they've been having on their shit. He did the Royal Rumble last year. I don't know why.
Nah, they didn't give a fuck about Hardy, man.
But I'm saying this is what I don't give a fuck what the audience thinks about his performance. I'm saying what WWE
talking about
is
backstage niggas. They was like, yo.
I don't give a fuck about that either. I don't give a fuck about that either. I'm saying the attempts and the overtures that they're making as a whole seem to be more than just to be
hip hop. I'm saying they're trying to include all facets. Fuck if he bombed, we won't do that again. He doesn't get a callback. You feel me? Like what?
They're just trying to make it seem like they're in tune with, like, we see what everybody else is seeing. And if and usually what people would have seen, like, everybody's like, there's a lot more wrestling fans in the world that you might know of. And like, if you're a wrestling fan, like, we'll get you on this fucking show. So like, I appreciate that shit. Hold on, what Sean said. Sean said, imagine saying ain't gonna have my Hitman page, they gonna be lit.
I like that. Mr. All Days Off said AEW had Jermaine Dupri. All right, man. Look. They also had Bow Wow. They had Bow Wow. Yeah, Mr. Wow. They did have Mr. Wow, man. That's
shit with that.
Hey, man, look. Doug, hey, Tony Khan, call my mans up. You feel me? Tell him double or nothing. Run it back. You feel me? Bring Bow Weezy. You feel me? Back to the show.
Definitely got a two-way still. But Bow definitely has a two-way. He definitely has a sidekick. You say, hit him on your sidekick, Tony. And then he's like, what you doing? Hit him on AIM.
Let's talk about AEW real quick. Eddie Kingston, salute to Eddie Kingston. Last week, we mentioned his ACL injury. Apparently, it's it's not just his ACL. I believe it's also his meniscus, MCL too, as well, possibly. But he just had surgery. He has to have another surgery, if I'm not mistaken. But he has to wait in order to do the meniscus part. He has to wait like a couple of weeks or whatever. And apparently, he's going to be out for like 10 months. So big salute. You feel me? Get well soon. Come back stronger, better than ever. Eddie Kingston, you feel me? With that, you know, he's out of Double or Nothing this weekend and out of commission for the foreseeable future. So just want to send big love to him.
Like, I'm really hoping that they can still keep him around a little bit. Maybe put him on commentary for like Collision or something like that.
That'd be interesting.
Just do that shit that he did, you know what I'm saying, a meal in the match, you know what I'm saying, and let him go in the first 15 episodes of that, because that shit was hilarious, nigga. Yeah.
Well, shit, they had Adam Cole running around on a wheelchair for a hell of weeks until they decided not to, and then they brought him back at Revolution. It was like, oh shit, he can walk, and then we haven't seen him since. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think the report that I saw from Fightful is like that they had him traveling, and it was basically like slowing down his like healing time or something like that. His recovery, like, it taking his recovery time back or something like that.
Well, somebody who is training for a return to AEW is Tay Mello. Of course, her and Sammy Guevara had their child last year. She's been out for quite some time, but she is preparing for a return to the ring. Would be interesting to see that. Somebody who might be preparing for an exit from the company, if not re-signed or contract negotiations are successful or what have you. I don't know what either side wants to do. But Mark Henry, his contract with AEW apparently expires at the end of this month or just after Double or Nothing, I believe the report was with Fightful. But yeah. That's what we're looking at, man. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at the possibility of Mark Henry just being on Busted Open and not doing any ambassador roles with AEW. All they do is shit on them niggas on Busted Open anyway. So why would I want to keep? I'm just playing. I'm just fucking around.
Nah, bro, like,
you know what I'm saying? I can really talk about shit. I can talk about truth.
Bro, Mark Henry doesn't even pull his punches. It's like you like damn near forget that he signed to the company the way he be talking about them.
Yeah, damn near.
Like, I think he stays on Busted Open, signs the Legends deal with WWE, and that's it. I don't think there's any grand plans of him like signing back with AEW and like getting a bigger role or anything like that. Because he was like, I tried to tell them niggas when I was there, this is how they should be running the show, and nobody want to listen to me. And I was telling them the same shit that I told Leo Rush. I said, "Hey, nigga, why aren't you carrying my bags, man? You know who I am, nigga. Go get me a Gatorade, nigga." And they wouldn't listen. So you know, I had to get out of there.
He said they wouldn't listen.
Go get me a 52-ounce steak, nigga.
You feel me? Porterhouse.
Yeah,
Tomahawk.
Ounces, nigga. Yeah, please. Up, nigga. Say no bone, nigga. I want you to take the bone out in front of me.
Fuck tomahawk.
Oh shit! I'm glad you paused that. Like, yo, man, nigga, I need you to go down to the Waffle House or the IHOP or whatever we got around here. I need you to give me a 2
I
by
don't
2
know
by
what we got
2.
over here. Yo, Waffle House
2 by 2 by 2.
serving a tomahawk is hilarious.
That is pretty funny. All Out is moving from September 1st to September the 7th. Same location, different day, moving that just another week out from All In Wembley. Originally, the events were scheduled to go back-to-back weekends, but they are officially moving All Out off of Labor Day weekend as of this year. I don't know what that means for Grand Slam, if that moves, since that's like right around the end of September, or what they do with that. But
I think that's something that they worked into the NFLPA. You know what I mean? Like, yo, but at least let us smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, can you give us another week before the fucking All Out? Like, please. Like, please, you know what I'm saying? Let's test one time. Like, no, that was something that they worked in. Because, like, going from Wembley, especially when they fucking book Wembley a year in advance, kind of like what they're doing with, you know what I mean? Like, you book that shit in a year in advance, and we'll say, well, give us a fucking week in between. Like, all right, cool.
I'm not a fan of the back-to-back shows like that. I'm not.
Yeah,
bro. No matter how much niggas complain about the wrestling that be coming on, y'all niggas still gonna watch it, especially if you can watch it for free, like other people can do. Shout out to the we ain't no snitches. So yeah,
BBH.
Adam with a good point. He said, "Do we need back-to-back pay-per-views?" No, we don't. That shit was so annoying last year. I'm like, nigga, I just watched a 7-hour pay-per-view last week, man. What are you doing?
I feel you. They did do that, and I'm like, well, this is unnecessary. Yeah. But wait a second, hold on though. What about NXT events? What about NXT events and WWE pay-per-views? They do,
but not even that. But what about 2 nights of anything? What about 2 nights of WrestleMania or the 2 nights of SummerSlam that's coming in 2026 in Minneapolis, where Adrian Peterson should be the host?
Right, you cool with that? But you're not cool with AEW doing back-to-back pay-per-views on different weekends?
You hear what I said? I said 7 hours. Now WrestleMania is broken up into 2 nights. Is respectable. It's 3 hours. You know it yourself. When we were leaving out of WrestleMania, what time we get back to the car? We get back to the car at 11:15.
It was a good time.
We got back to the car at 11:15. We didn't get out of the parking lot until like.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep drunk in this shit. No, look, we got out there at a decent hour. You say, well, we got out at a decent hour, got lost from each other, and still met up and got out at a decent hour. So that's how you know that shit was good. So yeah, you're right. You see, you can have 2 7.5 hour.
That's a good point.
Shit. So like, you say, cut that shit down. They're saying the 7 instead of 15, then you good.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna add any matches to like 0 hour or whatever. They would do. It might be the buy-in since it's double or nothing, but I don't know if they add any matches to that. But let's get into Double or Nothing this upcoming weekend with AEW All Elite Wrestling. Aren't you guys so excited?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready because I'm off that day and the next day. Like Saturday, I'm going to have to watch the other shit on me. I'm saying foreshadowing. But, you know what I'm saying, Double or Nothing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready for that shit.
I'm with that. Well, you guys want to go ahead and get into predictions for the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
No?
ASMR.
All right.
Look, yes and no.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
Bro. They marketing this as a 4 main event pay-per-view. 3 main events.
Triple main event.
Hey.
Triple main event.
Chris Jericho. You're not going to do this, Chris Jericho. Piece of shit. Oh.
Hey, what did CM Punk say in the interview with Cole Cabana? There's only 1 main event, dumbass, and it closes the show.
Okay. You know what I mean? So you remember that when WWE tells you that we got a double main event at SummerSlam.
Same thing. There's 1 main event, dumbass. 1 main event per night.
And know how you combat that shit, Ben? 2 nights, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We can do 2 nights, big dog. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a main event. You get a main event, and you get a main event. You know what I'm saying? 2 nights. There you go, Minneapolis. We'll have Justin Jefferson one night and Adrian Peterson the next night.
Bang, 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 bang.
All right, man, let's get into it, man. The match that is likely to close out the show. I don't know if it's going to close out the show. It might open the show. They be doing crazy shit. But the Anarchy in the Arena match, which I believe the majority of this show has been built around, we got the Elite, the new Elite, the Young Bucks, Jack Perry and Kazuchika Okada versus what is been dubbed as Team AEW. I don't know if they're leaning a little bit off of that, but FTR, Darby Allin, and Bryan Danielson take on the Elite in the Anarchy in the Arena match at Double or Nothing. Who do we got here?
Yo, calling them Team AEW when three of them niggas came from WWE is hilarious. But
I mean, you can wrestle wherever you want to wrestle. You feel me?
No, but like, if you're a
they
team,
came from the Indies before that.
I'm picking.
Bryan Danielson came from ROH before that.
I am
Don't
picking.
do that.
Don't do.
I think the bigger idea and the bigger factor that's glaring to me is they're calling them niggas Team AEW when the Young Bucks started this shit.
So that's what I'm saying, nigga. The only nigga on that team is fucking Darby Allin. Nigga, it should be the Bucks, Darby Allin, and then like the other niggas should be in a team together, right? But yo, these niggas are like the New York Knicks right now, bro. Listen, bro, like all our niggas are hurt. The only person we got left is Dax Harwood, DiVincenzo. So I'm picking the Elite because I'm picking the Elite because they're the Elite and they have the nigga that's getting paid the most money on their team. And like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like Okada, like niggas been talking about Okada. Oh, this nigga got a new board and shit. Like
it's the same board.
I'm picking I'm picking the Elite. Can you write your thing on your new board because
it's the same
while I'm making my thing. Look, man, the Elite got to win because we have Okada on our team. He's the best wrestler in the world, allegedly. Even though the best wrestler in the world is also on this card, according to y'all, also. So listen, we got the best wrestlers in the world, and the best wrestlers in the world should be on the same team, and that's fucking the Elite. You know, old goats on the other team.
It's where the best wrestle.
Yeah, give me
big boys.
Elite.
What big boys play. Pause.
Yeah, I think it was cool that Darby Allin came out there with the flamethrower on Dynamite and all of that. Like that was cool. But I think that in order for this story to continue, the Elite have to win because like what's the end game here? Like what's the comeuppance for the Young Bucks? Does Tony Khan just want to see them get their ass kicked? Does he want to usurp them from their power? Like what exactly is the punishment for you from taking off on your boss when you can't necessarily fire the person that did so? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like this would be too early to end it. So I think there's got to be something else after this.
Especially when you know, like, you could just fire everybody over there if you want to. So,
what? I got a question for y'all. What is the odds that Darby Allin gets set on fire during this match? Like, I just want to know what are the odds for y'all?
7-1.
Because I think it's
7-1.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm somewhere.
That's like betting on Luka. You know what I'm saying? Getting at least 40. You know what I'm saying? With points, assists, and rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Shout out to DraftKings. Psych. But yeah, no.
You don't like DraftKings? What are you, more underdog? You underdog fantasy? What is it?
No, dog. I'm more better than my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, nigga, I bet you this nigga don't fucking drop 30. I put 20 on that shit. I put 20 on that shit too. All right, just buy me a bottle, big dog.
There you go. Everybody's going with the Elite.
Who do you pick? Who you picking, Graham?
I wrote mine on my board.
Yeah. You just showed it.
Listen, man, I work with sonically. You know what I'm saying? I don't like
reading. Said it too.
When did you say it?
There you go.
When I was talking and giving my explanation why.
Listen, let's see. Graham get glasses, you know what I'm saying? Then want to fucking be like, yeah, I got the Elite, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sophisticated.
But you picked the Elite too.
We all picked the Elite, but you can't say that shit under your breath. Y'all yell at he just yelled at me, so yell at me. All right.
Okay. All right. Chris Jericho versus Hook versus Katsuyori Shibata for the World Championship. See what I did there?
For the world champion. Yeah, he said this shit, and I still don't like it. Yeah, it got it. Yeah, Chris Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho.
Let Hook leave this storyline. Like, let him go. Set him free. I can totally see why Taz was like, yeah, when his deal is up, he probably gonna go to the Fed, and he's not even trying to get him to stay in the company. Like,
I'm going with Jericho by pinfall.
I'm never ever going to pick Chris Jericho ever again. Ever since he started doing that elbow, and I would die and I will lose on this hill. So I'm picking Shibata. You know what I'm saying? By somehow, you know what I'm saying? Because Hook got to get out of that shit, and Jericho just makes me sick, and I'm tired of him. So yeah, I'm picking Shibata by somehow. Period. By any means necessary.
Yeah. Sean says Jericho owes Ricky Starks a check. Ricky came up with for the world championship. I don't think Chris Jericho, this whole run isn't like vibing off of originality. Like, he's blatantly trying to do some WWE shit, like having his music change to the Learning Tree, like screamed at the beginning of his music. He's trying to be Def Rebel. We look at he's talking to the crowd, he's cutting promos and everything like that. The Jericho Vortex, WWE Universe. Yeah, he's trying not to be original during this whole thing. But yeah, it still sucks though. I understand what he's doing, but that doesn't stop it from being ass. Like, a lot of people are like, no, you don't get it. The Jericho Vortex, the WWE Universe. I'm like, I get it. It fucking sucks. Like, that doesn't stop me from getting it.
You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance, when you never break it. Yeah.
Next match is Adam Copeland defending the TNT Championship versus Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match. Yeah. He's trying to make him evil. He's trying to make him evil. So
he just poured blood on that nigga. Not even the good Kevin Nash blood that missed him in 2000 on Thunder. Like, this is the good chunky blood. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on that nigga back. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I'm going Adam Copeland by bet.
Yo, if that happens, you deserve to win that shit. Period. If that shit happens, that's like getting like the unlimited weapons code. I got Malachi Black by 3 black masked. Malachi Black masked. But yeah. You can't pour blood on me.
It's now called The End.
The End? Well, yes. It's gonna be like a goosebump book in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be 3 ends, and you're gonna get kicked by all of them. All right, I got Malachi Black by kick to the face.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Adam Copeland, and like what CJ was saying at the beginning with Adam Copeland, you know, dropping the blood on Tommy and whatever the fuck you want to call him, Malachi Black. There was a part of that where the blood was falling on him where you could see him like genuinely panicking. Like, he was like,
nigga, this ain't no blood, nigga. Like, whoa.
It was not. He was it was like he was being waterboarded for a second. It was like, yo,
he my nose, nigga.
Yo,
ew. He said, was that what the nigga Eddie Murphy said on the list? He said, you can smell it. You can smell it.
Hey, what Nicki Minaj say? He would say, ill. Ill.
Next match is the AEW World Women's Championship. Timeless Toni Storm defending against Serena Deeb. And I'm going Toni Storm by pinfall.
I agree. I got Toni Storm by pinfall.
It's on my board.
Yo, this nigga is flexing like he got a Cuban chain. Cuban on Cuban. You know what I'm saying? Cuban on Cuban.
You saying that wrong. It's Cuban on Cuban.
There you go.
Excuse me. I'm saying that's enough.
I mean, have some respect. Have some
cool. See the video.
I mean, she ain't about to be on NXT.
Oh my god. Do you see the video of her like pronouncing words and stuff like that on TikTok?
But I heard her rapping like Little Llama and the Drama. And I was like, yep, I love her.
Oh, bro. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way Serena Deeb comes away with this. Shout out to Virginia's own.
That sucks too, man, because I like Serena. Serena Deeb is such a fucking legend. I'm glad that she's getting this opportunity, like getting this shit. But like shout out to Serena Deeb. But yeah, Tony Storm by Storm Zero, because that shit is probably the best move in wrestling to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Josh in the chat says Tony is holding that belt until Jamie comes back.
Who?
Hater.
Never heard of her.
I like it. All right. AEW International Championship match. Roderick Strong defends against Will Ospreay.
Yeah, Will by pinfall.
Same. How'd you know? That's what mine says. Ospreay.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's getting paid the second most money over there, and you got to give him a belt to shut him up.
Definitely, like the 6th or 7th most.
6th or 7th.
Okada's for sure getting paid more than him.
Did Ospreay?
The fuck? Yeah.
But they were doing sexy red moves to get Ospreay over there. So
fuck talking about, nigga. You feel me? Ben, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ospreay. You got to get that boy.
You don't think Roderick Strong could do it? Pull it off?
Hell no.
I like Miss All Days. I miss Wheelchair Roddy too, big dog. Me too. Adam.
Andy says Ospreay by Tiger Driver 98.
Hey, who sells it better?
Tony says, sorry, Big Willie, but Roddy is keeping the title via pinfall, with a pinfall via distraction.
Well, who? Warlow, nigga? Like,
nah.
Because Cool Hand Angelo ain't doing shit. Shout out to him. He just got married.
To Ruby Soho. Salute to them.
Yeah, man. And they got a little, little riot, Cool Hand Riot Squad coming on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
They got a little bun in the oven.
You know what I mean? A little bun in the oven. You know what I'm saying? A little Riot Squad bun in the oven. You know what I'm saying? A little Cool Hand Riot in the vicinity.
It could be worse. She could be pregnant with like quintuplets.
Oh my god, you might have
like right off the bat, like.
But that's the sickest shit ever. You're like, you know what I'm saying? We're having a baby. Like, hold on, there's 3 of them in here or 4 of them in here. You like, wait, what?
Nigga, that's hella babies.
Quarter break.
Some shit. I don't know what niggas' fascination with that was in like the mid 2000s, because like they was turning motherfuckers into celebrities. They was like, yo, I'm having 6 kids at once. You want a show? Nigga, ain't nobody trying to see that shit.
Guess who got blamed, dude? Thanks a lot, John.
Oh, they fried that nigga up.
They fried him up.
Cheating.
Hey, man.
All right. Next match on the card is Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta, a grudge match between 2 former friends now turned foe. And I've got Trent by pinfall.
I got Orange Cassidy by pinfall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy by pinfall. You can't.
Y'all some haters.
Nigga, you believe it's Trent Beretta, nigga? What is? But I think episode number 4 we said, like, fuck Trent Beretta. I don't know why, but I think we said it.
You just said at the beginning of this episode that we never get personal. We always have the utmost respect for these performers.
And around that time, hey, my internet was glitching around that time, but I just want to say you are one of the greatest liars I ever met in my life, because we definitely do get personal
or Kanye West. All right.
Hey, bro, it could be worse, bro. We could come on here and tell the truth every week.
Bro,
you don't want that.
I don't want to hear you say shit when your nickname for Zoe Starks is ankle weights. Like, you definitely get personal.
All right, you got it.
All right, next match is for the TBS Championship, and it is the champion, of course, Willow Nightingale, defending against Mercedes Moné in her first official match with AEW since she's been with the company. this has been ongoing. They're trying to build off of the New Japan Strong rivalry here and continue on this story of this this beef between these two. So who do you guys got? How do you guys feel about the build to this match and how they've been handling Mercedes up until this point? Does she come away with the victory? Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mercedes Moné by pinfall, and I think like the only drawback with this whole build is I don't feel like they've gotten enough time. I feel like there's been other areas you could have taken time from other segments that kind of ran long and kind of given them that time to kind of cement the rivalry a little bit more. Like 2 weeks ago, Chris Jericho, you could have taken 5 minutes from that nigga to let them do their contract signing and not have to be run off to do the main event. Like, I feel like, there was a little bit that they could have gotten more time, but I really like the way that Mercedes Moné has handled herself in this rivalry, and Willow as well, because like, even though Willow is like, okay, I'm supposed to be the good guy, she's still cutting deep when it comes to Mercedes Moné. Like a couple weeks ago, she was like, yo, I walked out. You didn't walk out at all. That kind of shit. Like we're taking it to a personal place, and I love that. So yeah, I'm taking Mercedes Moné by pinfall, and I just wish they could have got a little bit more time on the shows.
I mean, that's not Willow's fault that they didn't get more time since they had like a match to win the New Japan Women's Strong title. You know what I'm saying? This shit was all supposed to lead. I think it was all supposed to lead into something else. But listen, Mercedes Moné, you know what I'm saying? I'm the third most person to get paid on this team. And like I gotta get this belt. And like what my man say, yo, man. Like, yo, Josh said, like, yo, Mercedes wins because stat turns. I think that's the best way that you can get this shit over with, to where you can have Mercedes get the belt that you gave to Jade Cargill, that you try to say like it didn't mean nothing, but it meant everything. That's why it's what it is. So Mercedes, and then she can do what she wanted to do, and then like Mercedes, and then Willow and Stat can have a Civil War type shit. And
who gets Stokely in the divorce?
I mean, that's up to him. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't think for other people. I only think for myself. So, you know what I mean? Like, whoever you want to choose, I know who I would choose.
I got Mercedes by submission.
I got Mercedes by any means necessary.
I like that.
Yeah, submission. Yeah, submission is a good one.
Yeah, I'm going Mercedes by submission. Where are we at on the card? I think this is one of the other triple main events. So we just got through one. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. This isn't one of them, actually. But this is for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Eliminator. This is an Eliminator sitch. If Takeshita wins, he gets a title shot for the strap.
Okay, so this is what I want you guys to understand. There's nobody who is Mr. AEW more than the IWGP champion right now, all right? We can get to have an Eliminator match on the main card. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely like buy-in shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not even for a shot at the title. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever tell me who runs, but he's the backbone, he's the legs, he's the phalanges, he's the femur. He is he is everything in AEW.
Nah, New Japan sent down word. It was like, hey, y'all not gonna put that title on the line. Yeah, we just letting y'all borrow that shit. Don't get it twisted. You're not gonna pass this shit off. Not doing that.
Just do it on the pay-per-view that we do called Forbidden Door. That's, you know what I'm saying, way less more prominent than the one that's coming up. Yeah. You got it.
It's like, nigga, I'm gonna be in the building for that.
I'm going with Takeshita to defeat Jon Moxley by pinfall.
Never in life, nigga. Got Jon Moxley by murder.
Damn, I'll go with Takeshita too, because it's like, bro, it's one of the situations like with like we were saying, Swerve the last pay-per-view. It's like, yo, y'all can't keep like backpedaling and then want to hit forward a little bit and then start backpedaling again. Like, either shit or get off the pot, because this man beat Kenny Omega. He beat other like prominent wrestlers, and just for you to kind of like turn him around and not do shit with him for the past like 7-8 months, like we gotta get a payoff on the investment. And like he doesn't have to win the title necessarily, but he can win this match, go on to Forbidden Door, have a really good show, have a really good showing, and like put himself back into that position of like, okay, maybe he doesn't go after the New Japan, the IWGP title. Maybe he gets one of the 17. Maybe he gets one of the other 17 titles that AEW has right now. It's like, yo, I got a lot to pick from.
Look, IWGP is like who look, remember Singular and Sprint got together?
Don't do that.
Singular Sprint.
Don't do that.
They did that to themselves. Like, don't do that. Like, I didn't do that. They did that, nigga. Like, I didn't do shit. Nigga.
Bang, 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 bang. bang.
Oh my God. Patreon.
All right, man. The main event, the AEW World Championship will be Swerve Strickland defending against Christian Cage in Vegas. Look at that.
Get it? Cheesy the Snowman.
Let it marinate, man. Christian Cage, you're gonna lose. I'm going with Swerve by pinfall because it's too early to take that title off of him, but it's not early enough to have a dope ass match with Christian, and that's what I think they're gonna do. But Swerve walks away with a W and still AEW World Champion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Swerve by pin. Like what you said. This rivalry has been fun, everything like that. It's been cool and all that. It's really good to see Christian Cage get these type of matches like this late in his career. But yeah, you're not taking that belt off him, bro. It's not going nowhere.
All right, yep. Time for me to get, straight up, neckbeard wrestle. Look, of course, Christian's going to lose because why not? Because, like, the same way you're trying to book all world champions, like, you don't know what to do. So hopefully I got Swerve winning by pinfall, but hopefully they use something in this match to set up his next program because, like, what are we doing? This shit's ridiculous.
Like immediately after this match, like on the show,
bruh,
or like
something has to be so. Like, don't you want it?
For...
Graham, do you want to see Christian fight Swerve again after this?
No.
Okay.
Nah, I don't.
All right then. So you have to have something like some kind of Easter egg in this shit. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be worse.
He's beefing with the EVPs right now. It's like
the dinosaur.
No.
Please
no.
You let that nigga change his whole name, dog. Like, you let a nigga change your whole name. Like, you got a fucking Harvard degree and you're a dinosaur. And you let an old nigga from Canada. I got Swerve by pinfall.
That's not Kill Switch. That's his slave name. You got to call him.
That's his Kunta Kinte. Kunta Kill Switch.
That is a good point. That is a very good point. Adrian says, I thought it'd be an MJF return, but I doubt that's happening. Yeah, I didn't want to bring it up because I don't think it's happening. I think we're getting close to it. I know Fightful did put out an article where they said that there has been communication started to see how they might quite possibly and when possibly to bring him back. But
he's not cleared yet, is he?
I don't know. There may be more to MJF is a worker, man. Maybe he had surgery. Maybe he didn't have surgery. Maybe he's cleared. Maybe he's not.
I mean, like, I don't know. I guess, like, I don't think the time is right for MJF to come back. I feel like, he needs to stay gone a little bit longer. I don't know why. I just feel like that. I'm like, that run, the last kind of run that he went on and everything like that, I feel like that kind of like hurt him in my eyes because like we saw some of the matches that he had, they were like very overbooked, very drawn out, and I wasn't engaged in a majority of the stuff that he was doing. I'd like to see like where Swerve can take this without having to go back and be like, okay, we got to get MJF back as soon as possible. I'm like, he can have some good rivalries with a lot of the guys there. You just gotta like build some names up. I know Jim Ross was saying.
What if they throw MJF back in there, but they continue on the Undisputed Kingdom thing, and he fights with Adam Cole before like he doesn't have to immediately come back to the title picture.
You're right. He could, yeah. He was like, okay, yeah, I got unfinished business with them. I can see that happening. But as for Swerve, I feel like there's a lot of good like rivalries that he could have, kind of bring other people up.
Yeah,
I know. Jim Ross was saying I think was he on Busted Open when he said this? Or I know he was doing. Yeah, he was probably on his podcast, and he was like, "Yo, they need to build up some more names." He was like, "Because we're not seeing a lot of that because
It was.
I feel like, yeah, because I feel like they get into that vibe of like, oh, we're gonna build up some names." And then it's like, okay, we forget about that shit. Let's go on to what we're doing. Like Daniel Garcia. We've seen like a start and stop with Daniel Garcia like several times. It was like he had the shit, and that shit was like going on for a little while. And they kind of like they were kind of like heating him up for a little bit, and then they kind of like pushed it back. I feel like Swerve can have some good rivalries with guys like that.
I think we can have a pretty cool conversation about that if we want to like kind of look back, because I think on what Jim Ross did, he said if I look back at the 5 years that AEW has been around till now, he would give them like a solid B. I don't want you guys to give grades now, but I do want to kind of have like a more extensive conversation on AEW's 5 years when we come back next week, because it will actually be 5 years from that first Double or Nothing event. So I want us to be able to take all of those things into consideration, depending what they do here, or whatever. You feel me? Type shit.
You tell us, nigga. That's your shit, nigga. We took questions.
Type shit. Andy said, don't forget about the possible AEW Unified Trios Championship match. Yes, that is true. There's a possibility that we see Death Triangle versus the Bang Bang Gang this upcoming Sunday at Double or Nothing. All the Lucha Bros have to do is defeat the Guns on Collision this Saturday. So with that said, who do you guys got? Bang Bang Gang or Death Triangle for the Trios Championship?
I gotta pick the Death Triangle, man. I gotta pick it, man. I really gotta pick it, man. I love the Bang Bang Gang Club. You know what I'm saying? I gave up that little shit that they do in the beginning. Blood, that shit is lit, and I'm like, damn, man. Ever since we checked them niggas, but I gotta go Death Triangle.
Yeah, I gotta go Death Triangle too, because I feel like they're losing a little bit of steam. I feel like Death Triangle, they could pick it back up and kind of like make me care about the belts again. Not to say like they don't make me care about the belts, but like I said, I just like I'm not really feeling it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yo, you see he's definitely the heart and soul of that group.
Go ahead.
This is nothing serious. Did you see like when they were cutting their promo and like Jay White is like really into the promo? He's like, yeah, giving his heart and his soul, and somebody yells out in the crowd, "Who booked this shit?"
That shit was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like, okay.
There's been way worse shit yelled out. You got a good point, Sting.
You're right. Hey. So Sting's son, and we can close it out on this. Sting's son, Steven Gordon Jr., the one that was like the Wolfpack Sting, he's now training to be a wrestler. So he's training with Darby right now. So that's something to look forward to. Nigga, you 36. Why the fuck do you want to wrestle now all of a sudden? You feel me? Like you knew you wouldn't finna make it to the league 10 years ago. Nigga, why are we doing this?
Nah, bro. You gotta be like, yo.
You LeAngelo Morton, nigga.
This nigga trying to be DDP.
And watch, bro gonna be like, yo, man, look, I don't want people to associate me with my father. I don't want people to, I'm like, nigga, your name is LeBron James Jr. We know it's you, Bronny.
That's your name, nigga. Like Bronny ain't gonna make it no different, dog. Your name is Stang. You know what I'm saying?
Stephen Borden Jr. versus Daniel or David Benoit. It was what's his brother?
God.
The Benoit cuz? Yeah, book it. Book it, cuz. Book it, cuz. Book it, cuz. Book it, cuz.
BDP was 35.
You Sting versus Stang. You know what I mean? In Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? For the 72,000 people.
Adrian says, I don't want to hijack the pod, but for the first time in my life, I got to move on from my barber. He don't got it no more. Hey, bro, this is the cool down.
Yeah, that's hey,
and that is that's tough. That's tough when you gotta do that.
Yo, as long as you got a barber that can do this right, you know what I'm saying? As long as you get the lineup right, you know what I mean? Like you having hair is up to you. But like the beard part, right, is what you gotta worry about, depending on what your age you are or how blessed you are. So either way, subscribe to the Patreon, pay that $5 to us instead of paying that to your barber for a tip.
Yeah, I thought at one point I was gonna switch barbers one time because I was like, I looked at my cut and I was like, yo, he's like, yo, man, this is good. I was like, I lied and I was like, yeah, this is what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. I had to live with this shit for like 3 weeks. Yeah, I was like, I realized I was like, I gotta give it one more shot. I gotta give him another chance. I've been cutting my hair for 8 years. You gotta give another shot. And he did me right. I was like, bro, I almost had to leave. I'm like, I almost had to leave for a couple of reasons. Like, yo, how you go from cutting my hair for $40? Now you like, now it's $60. I'm like, what are we doing?
Man, cuts is crazy now, bro. It's nuts, man.
Oh, I ain't gotta worry about that shit. You say when you braid your own hair, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to independent men. You know what I'm saying?
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? I braid my own hair. I put my own girl. I do my own. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
You're speaking of independence, you know what I mean? Shout out to King and Queen of the Ring. Look at me doing segues, trying to make up for the other three.
Nigga, the show is over. Follow us at The Enemies P3 on all social media platforms. I'm at Oh My God Graham. You can beat me there. Don't meet me there. Next week. Let's talk. Let's talk more shit.
About what?
About AEW and Cody Rhodes being
Victoria.
And
we on a this whole family in this house that I'm in right now. We on the bird lady agenda, all the way from my wife to the baby. Her first words, it weren't mama, it weren't dada, it was bird lady agenda. It scared the fuck out of me, but I was like, yo, you want to.
I'm finna get a Birdman sound effect to drop that. I'm gonna get one of those. I'm gonna get one of those for you, brother. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a bird call for the bird lady and Jimmy.
If your kid's first words is sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. You know what I'm saying? Email us.
You know what my daughter's first word was?
I believe it. Because she's a real one. Shout out to Leo's.
Let's get the fuck out of here, man. You guys have fun. Your platforms.
Our platforms.
I already did mine.
Together. Follow me, the champ. I'm gonna win. Yeah, that's me. 2 E's after the dad.
Don't listen to him.
Yo, you can follow me Twitter, Instagram, TikTok @_son_. And yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say, but I was gonna be some real shit. But
you was finna do the Tamatanga again. You was finna
That shit was wild.
All right, man. Y'all be cool. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay out the way. Bitches is crazy, but they're also very supportive and nurturing. So you just gotta pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we'll see y'all when we see y'all. And y'all be smooth. Deuces.
Do you want your head to hurt? Or do you want your stomach to hurt?
Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed.
Some of you made it, Rob. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.